In this video, we're going to be talking about Budibase. This is for the complete beginner. We're going to start with what Budibase is, go through setting up your account, and all of these things to get you started with one of the best low-code internal tools on the market. So let's begin. First of all, what in the world is Budibase? Budibase is a platform where you can create internal tools easily. You can build apps, forms, and workflow for your business. And the best part is, Budybase is open source. You can start by creating an account, and it's free to get started. Now let's go through a few things that you can do, and then we'll look at some use cases and get started. Number one, you can connect to data or start from scratch. So you can use SQL, you can use Google Sheets, you can use tons of supported databases to get started, including PostSQL, MySQL, Oracle DB, MongoDB, Airtable, Snowflake, Google Sheets, and REST API. So quite a bit of things you can be using Budybase for, or use their databases. Not only that, you can have a no-code built-in database. So Budybase allows you to have your own database if you want to get started with that as well. You can instantly turn data into apps. So if you want to start seeing what you can create different apps, I would go to the template section, and then you can go there to see all different types of templates and things that you can do, such as work order app templates, maintenance schedule, business directory template, client contact list. Oh my goodness, there's quite a bit. Employee check-in. So really what I would do is take a look at what you're trying to create and then look at the Budybase templates, because there's so many different ones that you can be doing. So don't get overwhelmed trying to look at all of them. Think about what you need to create and then start with the template from there. Next up, build apps with pre-made blocks. So pre-made blocks, if you've done anything like creating a website or anything like that, you're going to be able to have blocks that are pre-made for you to start creating your application. And so we'll go through that once we go into the account. And then you can create custom components. So you can build your own custom components or source one from our community for your Budybase app. That's pretty awesome. And your design, you can design beautiful apps. They're customizable, so you can be able to use custom CSS. And this really works so you can see what's going to be on desktop and tablet or mobile as well. Next up. Oh, and I like to say responsive by default. That's awesome. So you're not going to have to worry too much about it. It's going to do that automatically. Next up, if we look at automate the workflows with ease, this is important, especially if you're trying to create a lot of workflows or automation. You're going to be able to do that as well. So think about if you're using Zapier or things like that, you're going to be able to do that as well. By the way, in the comment section down below, let me know if you're watching this live or on replay and what questions you have as we're going through this. Just write #replay and let me know in the comments. And then hosting, we can do this on Budybase Cloud, Docker, Kubernetes, or DigitalOcean. So simple by default, extensible when needed. Yeah. I had to sound that out for a second. One of our goals is to provide the best possible developer experience coupled with the best in-class accessibility and extensibility. You can write JavaScript, custom plugins, and public APIs. It's pretty awesome. So build the tools you need with the tools you love. That's awesome. Build apps that integrate perfectly and accelerate your business. So we can create admin panels, all those things. Before we deep dive, let's take a look at pricing. New pricing now. So fair, scalable. When you upgrade, only pay for day passes, never pay for inactive users. That's interesting. At Budybase, you will get billed for what you use. You don't pay for inactive users. With day passes, if a logged in user uses Budybase within 24-hour periods, that's 1 day pass is used. So for example, John uses Budybase on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 day passes. Lisa uses Budybase every day in September, 22 pass. Okay. So it says total day passes used by the team, 33. Okay, so free for individuals, small teams getting started, 40-day passes per month. Unlimited users, 4 apps, 4K, 4,000 Budibase database rows, 200 automation runs per month. One day automation logs, SSO, Google. Okay, so security. Single sign-in for Google, 10 plugins. $30 per month, 50. Oh, so okay, so you can change this. 50-day passes per month. Unlimited apps, unlimited database rows, 1K automation runs per month. That's pretty crazy. Okay. 5 users, 1 week of backups. Remove Budybase logo. Team for small businesses who want to move faster. 5K automations per month. 10 users, 3 months backup. That makes sense. Okay, and then 400 for 400 a year backup. 5,000 K automation. Okay, so yeah, definitely enough to get started. All right. So again, what I would look at with the new pricing, basically they're saying you're going to get charged more if you use it more. If they're not frequently using it, you're not getting charged. Really good stuff. Okay, let's sign up for free and get started with this. All right, so real quick, everybody, I'm just going to be switching back. I'm just typing in my information. Don't want this on screen, so I'm just signing up for an account. I'm going to sign up right now. All right. Sign in for a second. All right. Okay, let's do this. Company size. Choose an option. Profession. So I chose 1 plus. Choose a profession. Software engineer, CTO, CIO. I'm going to say that. Chief Information Officer, Chief Technical Officer. We'll just do CTO, CIO. It's going to say cloud, 0 to 1 minute setup process, best option for trying Budybase. No need to worry about maintenance and updates. I'm going to do that. Self-host, 15 30-minute process, more control of your data. I'm just going to do cloud. Let's continue. Org name, we're going to say brand factory. Yeah, brand factory. Brand factory here. Continue. Thinking about its life. So now we have the portal. All right, so now we have the portal. So yeah, so first we can have it on Budybase, or of course we can have it, hosted somewhere else. I'm going to do Budybase, obviously, as we can see, just because it's easy. Let's take a look. On the left-hand side, we see manage, so we can manage users, user groups, authorization, emails, plugins. So add your own data sources and components, organization, theming, dark. Ooh, that's bright. Darkest, let's see, dark. No, we're gonna go with darkest. What's Nord? Ooh, very nice. Okay, so with the theme of how we're feeling, customize your Budybase look and feel, account usage and upgrade. So this also shows us where I'm at, my day passes, all of those things. Okay, now let's take a look at what's in the middle. Oh, so users, we have users on this side. You can add users, and we can also change it from app user, developer, admin, so we can change their level. From there, we can see who we have. We can decide to delete user or just have them there. Groups, easily assign and manage your users' access with user groups. So this is on the pro level, but this allows you at scale, most likely, to be able to assign and manage your users, especially, obviously, if you have a large team or a large company that you're tracking and everything like that. Authorization. Every Budybase app comes with basic authentication, email, password included. You can add additional authorization methods from the options below. So it already comes with a default. We can do this right here. Very nice. Email. Sending emails is not required, but highly recommended for processes such as password recovery. To set up automated auth emails, simply add the values below and click Activate. To allow your app to benefit from automated auth emails, add your SMTP. That's really good. So that way you can just send them out automatically. So you have host, security, port, from which email, requires sign-in. Templates comes with the comes out of the box with ready-made templates to help your user onboarding. Excellent. Basic format. Okay. In preview. Very nice. Very nice. Plugins. Add plugins. Source. Specify URL which directs to a built plugin to our archive. You can provide headers, excuse me, and my allergies. You can provide headers for authentication is required. Okay. Organization, we can make this pretty easy. Theming we went through. Okay, let's go through apps. I'm a big fan of just trying out a template instead of from scratch to see how it looks and feels. So let's take a look. Let's just go through a business app and let's go through client contact list. Oh, no, let's go through a directory. Business directory, member directory template, professional. Let's do member. Let's do directories, member. Let's look at details. Maybe we can take a look at it. This directory. Gather and store access, so we can look at all of the different templates right here. It sees, we can see that it's free, 100% customizable, works on all devices. Oh man, it gives us a little breakdown of the whole thing. The only thing I wish was maybe a small video, or this is way too small. But it's really detailed for what we want, and it comes with a table of content. So let's take a look. Let's use it. It says name member directory. We'll say big brand factory for BF. Create app. Error creating app. Maybe I did something wrong. Let's take a look. Maybe the name. Start from scratch, and then do everything. I wonder if I didn't configure something. So right now, maybe I need to confirm my email or something. Right now, I am checking my email, seeing if I need to confirm. Maybe that's why I'm getting an error. Okay. Doesn't look like it. Make sure. Okay. Let's do it one more time. HR employee directory. Let's try that one. Okay, so that worked. Interesting. All right. So interesting. Let's take a look. Okay, so showed me the database, showed employees, shows users. Okay. Now let's add a row. Add some data to this one. So we don't have anyone accessing it yet. We have the columns. Let's take a look at users. Let's just add a user. It says now add a user. Let's add a row. Add some data to your create column. So interesting. Create design. Okay, so that was the data, that was the back end. We click the plus button. Get started with Budibase DB. And we can connect external databases if we want to. Let's say users. Let's scroll over to that. See the three dots. Which is the three dots? It says edit. Okay, so you can't edit it for users on the other side. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's take a look at the design. Okay. Here. So look. Okay. Need to get some water. Hold on one second. Let me play this here. I'll be right back. Hold on one second. I hear it. One second. We'll be right back. And we were back. I had enough time to grab my water. I did not think I was going to come back in time, but that is awesome. I also have to check, how can I use the music? It says I can use it settings. It says audio, speaker, camera. It says automatically adjust mic volume. That's fine. But how do I actually, play? Okay, let's play this real quick. Okay. I'm going to do night driving. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Maybe I'll do that in the really boring parts as I'm working. People just want to hear, chill music as I'm working. I don't know. People in the comment section, they say they don't like my music choice, or they just 2x my speed, so they don't listen to me anyway. Or listen to the music. That's interesting. Anyway, let's get back to it. Let me switch over. Let's switch views. Okay. So we just looked at the data part of the employees section. The design, this allows us to see what's going on the screen, which is new since the last time I've used Buddybase. Excuse me. So this is what happens when we're on the design. On the left-hand side, we see screens, components, theme, navigation, and then layout. So these are the screens. This is the basic screen. We can add a screen. So automatically, it looks like there's 4 screens. The employee ID, welcome to the employees directory, which is nice. Okay. You change some things up. Okay. And then once you go in here, you're able to see the components and everything like that. Okay. Okay. Switches automatically to when I'm going to edit, it will switch into the components view, which is really nice actually. Let's go back to the screens. I can see the employee ID, so the person, and then rows of data. So invalid binding, okay. So you can add things. New row. Okay. So when we're adding new things to the employee or a new employee, it's going to add another row. So it's adding another person. That's pretty interesting. Okay. So we see the screens here. Going further across, we can see what it looks like when you're changing views. Okay, so when you move it this way, here what it looks like, how it brings everything in closer. It's responsive. Set as home screen, so it tells us the level. Access, admin, so that's why it was red. Interesting. So admin can only see this. The other ones that are green, basic. So thinking basic, probably everyone can see it. Public, so basic, probably, I'd assume anyone that's logging in. Excuse me. And then public, everyone can see it without logging in, I'd assume. So it says welcome to the employees directory, add new employee, yada yada yada. Now right here I'm having a broken, can't see the image. But once I go here, then I can see the URL, I can see new image, I can change it, all of those things, which is really nice. All right, next up, let's take a look at the theme. So the theme is the entire app, I'd assume. Yeah. Okay. Roundness of the buttons, you can change that. Accent color, navigation, configure links. Interesting. Okay, configure. Okay, okay. Interesting. Position. Interesting. Position of the navigation. You can have logos. Add that your logo URL. For your directory. And layouts. So layout, screen slot. The screens that you create will be displayed inside this box. This box is just a placeholder to show you the position of screens. Interesting. I need to know more about that. Custom layouts are being deprecated. They will be removed in a future release. You can save the content of this layout by pressing the button below. This will copy all components inside your layout, which you can then place into a screen. Interesting. Okay, so they're changing some things up. All right, so these are the screens. So again, we're seeing our data, our design, and then automate. This is interesting. This reminds me of a lot more detailed or a lot more control than what Glide does, but almost the same exact format that I'm thinking about. Automate is a little bit different on this side, but that's pretty interesting. Okay, let's see about automate, create an automation. You must publish your app to activate your automations. So basically, you can add different actions. Add a row created, row updated, webhook, row deleted, app action, prone trigger. So this will allow you to then integrate if you're using Slack or something, what is it going to do when the app is running and doing things. Okay, let's preview it. I wonder why the pictures aren't working. Okay. Pictures look great. Hopefully they'll come back. Okay. Send email. You can send email to them. Really interesting. So when I'm looking at this, you could do something with the employee directory template. You can do this easily with like redirecting it if it's like a paid directory if you want to give access to or something like that. Do that. Of course, yeah, I mean you can do a lot with this. Let's publish this. The changes you have made will be published to the production version. Let's publish. Okay, it's done. Let's view the app. Like how it made a different window, the little things. And voila. I wonder why images are broken like that. Make an incognito window real quick. See what that's about. Maybe we'll come back later. Okay. Okay, so I can see this as myself, but interesting. So it's published. That's published a minute ago. So not everyone can see it. I wonder why. You can add new employee. It's pretty cool. So it just made the app right there. This is so simple now. I tried this a while ago, and I mean leaps and bounds ahead. Okay, so this is really cool. So we just made a directory pretty easily. You can change out some things, update. Let's change out the emoji real quick. All right, I'm gonna add some fire to this. Change this. What's that little button there? Hmm. Hmm. Query. Hmm. Interesting. Maybe it does different things. Add the objects to the left and enrich with data. Hmm. So it can do different things. So we don't want all that. Save. That's what it does. Add the objects that will enrich your data. So you can do different things. Query objects just by that. Okay, let's publish. Changes made will be published in the app. Probably the slowness is probably my could be because I'm streaming at the same time. No, where didn't it go? What happened? Okay, so I did the directory fire. Okay, now how do I save? Does it automatically save? Add components right here too. So let's just do that. Okay, so you can do it in 2 different spots. I wasn't patient enough. Okay. Medium color. Okay, heading. Large. Okay. Preview. Okay, so now we have it. Publish it. View out. Okay, now we have the difference right here. Searching, pulls. Where we go? Add new employee. A little bit slow, but that's also because I'm streaming and doing all these other things. Very nice. Okay, so less than 31 minutes going through all the settings, going through all these things, and creating our first app. Exit to portal, overview, automation history, backup settings. Let's go to overview. Okay. Look at that. So it did make that one, but I think I was clicking too fast. You see how it already made locked by you. Interesting. Manage. Last published a minute ago. Locked by you. Let's talk about this. Apps are locked to prevent work from being lost from overlapping changes between your team. This lock will expire in 8 minutes from now. This lock will expire in. The lock will expire in. Okay. Release lock. Interesting. That says access. Assign access. Oh, okay. Okay. So then you can have access to this. I wonder why you couldn't see it though. View app. No. I do it incognito. Sign in to Buddybase. Log into Buddybase. So I gotta do some more research on that. When sharing it to people, does it always have that branding, or can I make it something else? It's good to know. Okay, so that is for complete beginners. We went from beginning to knowing nothing to creating our first app. We're going to go next into customizing and adding things into our basic app in the next video. If you like these kind of videos, you're interested in Buddybase, make sure there's going to be a link down below to start with your free account for Buddybase. If you have more questions for me, I'm going to be doing more videos like this. If you like it, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back with more of these videos for Buddybase. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for jumping in, for being here, visiting with me, and we're going to talk soon. Bye.